Hello everyone, in this section we have the cross product. Properties of cross product. If u, v, and w are any vectors and rs are scalars, then number 1, r times u multiplied by s times v, it is equal to r times s multiplied by u times v. Number 2, u times v plus w, it is equal to u times v plus u times w. Number 3, v times u, it is equal to negative multiply u cross v. Number 4, v plus w times u, it is equal to v times u plus w times u. Number 5, 0 times u, it is equal to 0. Number 6, u times v cross w, that is equal to u times w times v minus, then we have these two inside parentheses, we have u times v, then multiplied by w. So first I had these two vectors inside parentheses, and then multiplied by the third one, and then minus. Now I had a u and v inside parentheses, and then multiplied by w. Definition: the cross product u cross v is the vector. So here on this part we have this is equal to length of u multiplied by length of v multiplied by sine theta multiplied by n. Here we have parallel vectors. Non-zero vectors u and v are parallel if and only if u cross v equal to 0. The magnitude of star expression u cross v and expression is the area of a parallelogram. Here we have area equal to base times height. So here on the slide we have length of u multiplied by length of v multiplied by length of sine theta. So that is equal to magnitude of u cross v, which is same as length of u times v. So here we have angle theta between these two vectors. Here we have u, v are over vectors. Here we have height, it is equal to length of v multiplied by length of sine theta. But here magnitude of u cross v, it is equal to length of u multiplied by length of v multiplied by length of sine theta multiplied by length of n. So that is equal to length of u multiplied by length of v multiplied by sine theta. Now here on this part we have the cross product as a determinant. Here we have u equal to u1i plus u2j plus u3k, and for this vector v we have v1i plus v2j plus v3k. Then based on what we have here for these two vectors, u cross v, it is equal to determinant ijk. In the second row we have u, vector u, so here we have u1, u2, u3, and on the third row we have vector v. So here we have v1, v2, v3. So on the second row we have u, and on the third row we have v. Now here example, find u cross v and v cross u if u equal to 2i plus j plus k and v equal to negative 4i plus 3j plus k. So here on this part, by definition, u cross v is the 3 by 3 determinant ijk, and on second row I'm going to use what we have for u. So here we have 2. So u vector 2, 1, 1, and then on third row we have here v vector. So this is what we have for v, negative 4, 3, 1. We compute this 3 by 3 determinant by cofactors. So here we have I times, so we can list part I So here we have I multiply these two numbers, 1 times 1, so that is 1, then minus 1 times 3. So in the first part here, we worked on row 1 and column 1. So this 1, 1, this was positive sign. Now here on this part, we're going to work on row 1 and second column. So there's 1, 2. Here sign is negative. It's same as having, okay, here I have 1, 1, total is 2. So I had even number, so I had positive sign, and then I have negative, so it doesn't, on this part I have negative sign because we had first row and second column, so it is 1 and 2, and that is total is 3, so that is odd number. We can work that way, but overall what I had on the first one I have positive sign, then I have negative sign, and again I have positive sign. Here on this part, working on what we have for j, and now we have j multiplied by 2 times 1 minus 1 times negative 4. And finally for k, here we have row 1, column 3. So it is 1, 3. Here we have positive sign. So we have k times 2 times 3 minus 1 times negative 4. And I simplify, so this is equal to negative 2i minus 6j plus 10k. And now finding v cross u, this is equal to negative times u cross v. So it's the opposite sign of u cross v. And this is equal to so negative times negative 2i minus 6j plus 10k. So here we have 2i plus 6j minus 10k. Example, find a vector perpendicular to the plane of P, Q, R. P we have 1, negative 1, 0, and Q we have 2, 1, negative 1, and R it is negative 1, 1, 2. First, we need to find the two vectors in the plane with the same initial point. So I'm going to compute the vectors PQ and PR. So PQ is equal to, here for Q we have 2, here is 1 for P, so it is 2 minus 1 times I plus, and then we have this number for Q, it is 1 minus negative 1 times J plus negative 1 minus 0 times K, so this is equal to I plus 2J minus K. And here finding PR, this is equal to first component for R, it is negative 1, so negative 1 minus 1 times I, then we have 1 minus negative 1 times J, here we have 2 minus 0 times K, so here this is equal to negative 2I plus 2J plus 2K. And then by definition, we take the cross product of these two vectors in the plane, and that gives us a vector that is perpendicular to the plane. So this cross product is equal to determinant ijk. On second row, here we have 1, 2, negative 1, and for PR we have negative 2, 2, positive 2, and this is equal to. So first, here we have I, and on this part we have I multiplied by 2 times positive 2, or it is 4, then minus negative 1 times 2, so it is 4 minus negative 2. Then we have negative J multiplied by 1 times 2 minus negative 1 times negative 2, so it is 2 minus 2. And finally, plus K. So here was K. Now we have K multiplied by 1 times 2 minus 2 times -2. So we have 2 minus -4. So our answer is 6i plus 6k. And this is our vector that is perpendicular to the plane containing these 3 points. Find the unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing these 3 points. P with coordinates 1, -1, 0, Q with coordinates 2, 1, -1, and R with coordinates -1, 1, 2. So first find 2 vectors in a plane. We can find that by finding vector from P to Q and vector from P to R. So our points that we have here are exactly the same as what we did here on top. So we have same numbers. So we have same result for PQ and PR. So here again, PQ is equal to 2 minus 1i plus 1 minus -1j plus -1 minus 0k. So the result was I plus 2j minus k. And what we had for PR was equal to -1 minus 1 times I plus 1 minus -1 times j plus 2 minus 0 times k equal to -2i plus 2j plus 2k. And PQ cross PR was equal to determinant ijk. And what we did, we used on the second row PQ and on the third row PR. And the result was equal to 6i plus 6k. Now finding our unit normal factor, it is equal to what we had here on this part, PQ cross PR. We should divide this by its length. So we need to find magnitude of PQ cross PR. So length of PQ cross PR is equal to square root of, here first component we have 6, so 6 squared plus, here again we have 6, so that is 6 squared. It is equal to square root of 36 plus 36, and this is equal to square root of 2 times 36. And here our answer is equal to 6 times the square root of 2. So use this here in denominator. And here on top we have 6i plus 6k. And that is equal to, so here simplifying, we have 6i divided by 6 square root of 2. This is 1 over square root of 2i plus we have 6k divided by 6 square root of 2, and that is 1 over square root of 2k. Now here on this one we have torque. The magnitude of torque exerted by force F at this point is about 56.4. So here we have point P, here we have Q, this is force F. So this is about 56.4 foot lb. The bar rotates counterclockwise around P. So this is counterclockwise about P. And here example, the magnitude of torque generated by force F at the pivot point P, it is equal to magnitude of PQ multiplied by force F. This is equal to length of PQ multiplied by length of F multiplied by sine of our angle. In this case, it is 70 degrees. So this is approximately equal to, here length of PQ, and it is given, we have 3 multiplied Here we have 24F multiply sine 70, it is 0.94. So using calculator, we can find sine 70 degrees, it is equal to 0.94. So this is 56.4 root LB. Triple scalar or box product. Here on this part we have volume and for parallelepiped, that is equal to area of base multiplied by height. So this is equal to length of U cross B multiplied by length of W multiplied by length of cosine theta. So this is equal to magnitude of U cross V multiplied by W. And so this is what we have for height. Height, it is equal to length of W multiplied by cosine theta. And here area of base, which is this part. It is equal to magnitude of U cross V. So finally, to find volume, we use this part here, area of base, and this one, height. We multiply what we had here to find volume. Calculate the triple scalar product as a determinant. So here we have U cross V multiply W. On the first row we have U, on the second row we have V, and on the third row we have W. So here is U1, U2, U3. On the second row we have V1, V2, V3, and on the third row we have W1, W2, and W3. Now, example, find the volume of the box determined by these three vectors. We have U equal to I plus 2j minus k, B it is equal to negative 2I plus 3k, and W is 7j minus 4k. So here we have determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. On the first row here we have U, on the second row we have V, and on the third row we have W. And this is equal to, so first row, first column, we have this part here. So we're gonna have 1 times, so this number 1 times, and then 0 times negative 4 minus 3 times 7. So we can multiply that way, or I can write what I had on that part here first, and then I can multiply. So I'm going to write matrix. So it is 1 times this matrix, it is 0, 3, 7, negative 4. Then we have minus. Now here we have first row and second column. So here we have 2 times. Now we have negative 2 times negative 4 minus 3 times 0. So we have these numbers in our matrix. So here we have negative 2, 0, 3, negative 4. And finally on this part, so here we have that number, negative 1, multiply. Here we have these numbers in our matrix. So plus negative 1 times, we had negative 2, 0, 0, 7. So this is equal to 1 times, we have 0 times negative 4 with a 0, minus 3 times 7 is 21, minus 2 times negative 2 times negative 4, it is 8, minus 3 times 0, it is 0, plus negative 1, so this is minus 1. Here we have negative 2 times 7, negative 14, and minus 0 times 0. So simplify, this is equal to, we have 1 times negative 21, it is negative 21. Then we have negative 2 times 8. Then we have negative 1 times negative 14. So the volume is absolute value of u cross v multiplied by w. It is equal to absolute value of the number that we had here, negative 23. And this is equal to positive 23.